It should be ready to fire on our command. However, we've hit a snag in the plan. Didn't see quite what you said before. The station has signaled to us that it refuses to discharge the beam until the cruel mothership has been stripped of its outside layers. We'll need to send in a fleet to peel off enough of the mothership exoskeleton in order for it to be made vulnerable to the station's beam. Finally, our physics team has strongly urged that our crew be nowhere near the station when it emits the blast, as its core will be greatly destabilized. As such, we are prepared an evacuation of the facility to take place of the point of beam expulsion. However, this is all a moot point until the mothership is sufficiently injured by our fleet strike, and the decision as to where that will occur will be all yours. Good luck, Commander. Okay. What do I exactly need to do? The remaining precursor artifacts have been retrieved. We can now attack the massive vessel and weaken it enough for Halcyon 6 to destroy it. I'm just like worried, will this group be able to make it back there in time, which I'm kind of wondering that maybe we probably won't, considering how little hull integrity we happen to have. So it may be that I need to do it with some other group. I wonder how long this would take. Let's see if you can make it. It seems that you will, even if it was close. But you were able to make it, so we have to destroy these parts. Well, I think I will go with the stuff that I've usually gone with, nonetheless, to a degree at the very least. You'd cloak yourself. The protective field would have been the other choice, of course, there, but shouldn't be completely too bad. Enhanced strength. Threat, minimum, maximum damage bonuses. Okay, that is dangerous, of course. Well, in that sense, this should be the higher priority to kill as well, I guess. Yes. Does have some bonuses, of course, but generally speaking, it should be the one to try to be taken care of ASAP. Sure. Do this and do the protective field right away. And then let's see. Yeah, let's try to see about getting you maybe vulnerable. Yay. Then weapon disruptions. Very nice, all our weapon disrupted, so that is lovely. It is a very big super ship though, so this won't be effective. But you can, yeah, use those weapon disruptions to your advantage. Real nice. Ah, broken mouth, poor thing. And to be honest, it's almost broken completely. But yeah. Repair overdrive, so just kill one of these guys. I kind of feel like I should kill one of them at the very least, when I know that I pretty much will be able to. Let's leave the middle part. You will be broken. Quite clearly enough. To heal a little bit. Well, I guess I would like to get some more healing, because I don't know what's going to happen after this after all, so in that sense it may be the better option to do. A little bit of a hull breach, eh? Yeah, we're gonna kill it then. ASAP, let's just get this little thing done and then I'm gonna kill you. You're not very efficient with that, so let's do this one. Okay, so now all the outer ones should be taken care of. That was a big bang. Oh, then it just continues. That is something that I didn't, of course, expect to happen. Well, that is quite unfortunate. Well, then we just have to start from the beginning. Certainly enough. You brace yourself. It is bad as such that I used as much healing then, because of course I didn't have any idea about this. But it's not like I can really do too much about that right now. Quicken. again, though. And I assume this is more difficult overall now, so we'll see how this will be going. Okay, well, let's see. What do we wish to do? We can do this, but I'm not sure if that's even the best yet, in all reality after all. So maybe I'll do the slowdown to something, maybe the middle part. A little bit of a slowdown, and see if we can get some vulnerability on this, because this can actually try to get the vulnerability on everyone, so it's a pretty good idea. Yes, good. Vulnerables, critical hits, everything like that. You get the protective build up. And then we can abuse the vulnerabilities with maximum damage. Infliction. Not nearly as much as I would have liked, but cannot really be helped. And then do also Missile Swarm. Sounds very good. Yes. We do actually have this still, so I guess you could do this, though they don't have actually those weapon disruptions, unfortunately. Of course that would do and deal damage though. Very interesting music as well, of course. I think I could do this though. This may even continue after this as a battle, so we'll have to be a little bit careful with that. There's chance of killing you. Not quite, but very close of killing you. So there is that very nice thing. All enemies eruption, I think, cause then you should be dead. Good. At least one part is completely destroyed. I'm very happy with that. You can heal yourself, though of course we do have to remember that this is going to get quite a bit more dangerous when we don't know if this continues even more, and we've used all the healing thus far now. Which is not exactly something that I would like to be the case. Well, let's try to see about getting the vulnerability on you, which we did. Quite happy with that. That can't kill you. This can though, so let's do this with you, and then you can hit this with a bullseye and possibly kill it. There's a good chance at least. No. I think it can only take 1500 damage anyway, so yeah, because of that it really wasn't a possibility in all reality. Let's just do this, I guess. And then you can do Void Splatter. A little bit, just cause. Okay. Yes, then there is another layer. I was worried about that. Not too much I could be doing about it, however. It is as it has to be, then. Do some more quickening though. And still 5500 is the damage limit, so yeah. Quite unfortunate, but do brace yourself then. You supercharge your weapons again though. I want the protective build up ASAP for sure. Well, not the end of the world yet. Yet as it is. They aren't vulnerable yet, so I would prefer not to be using that. So, I guess we could be slowing down this guy, possibly, if it can work. It worked, so that's nice enough. You don't actually have the healing, and we can't do protective field, cause disrupted. So that's very sad. We could do that, but I don't think it's really useful to do. I guess we could try to inflict the crew panic then. You should really actually do some healing then, and not the vulnerability, even though I would love to do that. Let's do the weapon disruptions for sure. For sure. Also meant actually some nice damage. Let's do this, cause that's going to do nice enough healings for the time being. Some healings, and of course the weapon disruption is also gone, so we can actually do something about that. Let's do this again, so we get some bonus damage more. Yeah, you do just a protective field right now first. It's going to be a good little help. And I do think that you could heal even more so. So I just think that it's a probably good idea, or a pretty good idea to do. Let's see. So, yeah, your damage isn't nearly as high at the moment, unfortunately, with that. But of course we can at least try to be dealing with this part. Just ASAP, it will mean one part less after all, so it's not like that's going to be a bad idea. And it might die to this. Yeah, it did after some pulse mesh going on. More so, inflict the vulnerability to both of them possibly. Well, do it. Pressing into the wrong spot just minimally. Well, one vulnerability is up. Which as sus is quite fine. Your cloak is still up at the moment, so just go and do this. I'd assume that the sensors offline still ain't going to be working, which is quite a shame, but true. Let's see if we can inflict true panic, maybe. Probably not. Or can we? Yeah, didn't work at least, so not effective. Not effective. Well, let's do the void splatter. That's at least something that could try to go and be effective, so... Yep, let's do this. It's going to be at least nice enough of a damage on both of them anyways. Let's see about doing this again. But yeah, our healing is a lot down, so that is a very sad fact. That we have certainly not nearly as much healing as I would prefer to be able to have. Let's get this. Nice enough of a damage in the end. I think you could brace yourself first. It does give you damage resistance after all. Pretty nice amount of damage resistance. Well, it's almost dead. Some bit of vulnerability. Let's just do this again. And then you are also destroyed again, which is very good. Then let's go with the bullseye. Once again. And now you can get yourself some healings for sure. Getting rid of a lot of negative conditions too. Let's see about this then again. Decent enough. Very similar type of attack that you chose to do. So this is going to destroy it, I think. Yes, that part is destroyed. Very nice. Okay, at least one more stage, if not more. Use this, to be honest, with her, him. For some reason I say Lucasfilm to be a her, even though she's not a her. But... engine's down ain't that nice. I think you should still cloak yourself though. At least we still have the matter reconstruction if things go really sour. So we can do that then. Just have to make sure would there be a possibility. But yeah, we've gone down a lot of layers for sure. But yeah. Still not done with. Still very much indeed not done with. What did this do? Plus 10 speed for the length of the combat. We could have done some of these for sure. Maybe I could use this now. Because it's going to give you a lot of speed, and I think we are going to be... well, it's definitely not going to be a bad thing to have. Well, there's no chance of inflicting a crew panic, that's for sure. Well, what then? Well, this is still one of the more damage stealing skills. So, because of that, Let's try to see if we can get the vulnerability to all of these parts. Nice. Does at least mean that we can get some extra damage done. Ah, they also have quickened now, which I don't like. Or, well, one part has a quicken. Which I still can't say I exactly love. Well, at least you have weapon disruption, I guess. Was there something else I was able to do to use that? Not really, other than this. So I guess we can do that. Still a nice amount of damage overall. Can we do the protective field again? We can. Unfortunately, I didn't notice to do that previously. Or I'm not sure if I was able to do it even previously. Now 15,000 hit points on all of these. Really not very nice. God damn, they are doing a lot of attacks right now. Gladly, at least most of them are still concentrating on you. And at least we do have the protective field, sure, but still. Maybe I should quicken you. So you could maybe get some more of those healings done, because you have run out of the healing possibilities. You certainly have. Let's exploit the vulnerability. That at least goes pretty nicely. Yeah, we are pretty much down on all of these too. Well, I guess I gotta do this. I think so. This is getting tough. This is definitely getting tough though. Very certainly so. Can we do a ship disable on anything? Probably not. Yeah, I was doubting that as a possibility. I guess I'll do some more of these healing abilities though. So you don't have the supercharge no more. You have the inspired and you have the protective field. So, and then of course those all. Well, I guess I'll just do the void splatter. That should be at least able to deal some extra damage. And let's try to slow you down a bit as well. Getting one part down would be great. Very much indeed, very great. So we could do healing, but on the other hand I could try to get the vulnerabilities and hull breaches down, so that's again not going to be a bad thing though. And at least you still have the brace for the moment. Oh nice, at least you evaded. Now you're almost down out of the brace, so let's just do that again. Well, let's just shoot, because you're already almost killing it with that. So this can also possibly kill you with that, yes. Using the hull breach, nice. Very sad to be getting all sort of very annoying stuff going on. 1400 is a good amount of damage regardless. Let's do this, I guess. You're at least vulnerable. Let's do this on this part. Right about now. Unless it's only 2 of these parts for the moment. Of course, it may be that we still have to be at least going through one more battle, which ain't going to be that fun. Okay, that part is quickened. At least I'm going to cloak you then, just to be on a little bit of a sure side. Use the protective field once again. So we hopefully get a little bit less damage from this. We could use that, but I'm not sure if it's that good, but we could. Single enemy disintegrate, sure, I guess. Maybe I should have done some of the healing stuff, but maybe I'm saving until I could get the... At least if I want to be using your legendary ability heal. Well, that was a good attack. Void Splatter is a good choice. So in that sense, I think that was a good option that you did right there. Yeah, let's do the weapon disruption, because I do like the idea of them having the weapon disruptions anyways. Minimum maximum damages are down after all. Well, get yourself some healing, I think. Quicken. I guess I can quicken you. And yeah, it's not like we have a lot of healing after all anymore, so... A chance to kill. Good, it's dead, it's down. It's indeed very much down. I guess you could use this too, just so that you have that evade bonus. It's not like I needed to at least escape from here at the moment, so... I think that is a logical enough thing to have still. I guess you could do this healing thing on the other hand again. Good. We'll see if it's going to be one more stage after this, which is of course not going to be nice then if it is, but it's not like we're gonna really help that. If that's going to be the case, then it's going to be the case. There's not much I can do about that. I think there is one more stage. No. Phew. We survived that part, so now you do battle. Okay, all enemies. Great. Lovely. Oh, the cruel mothership was exposed for what it was. Like almost like another Halcyon 6, I guess. Say, some form of sister station for Halcyon 6. Yeah, like I was thinking that this actually looks a lot like this, especially when it was talking like this. And in that instance, Halcyon 6 itself came to life, and it delivered a blow powerful enough not only to cut through the hull of its foe, but to wipe out all trace of them both. Oh. So, Halcyon 6 is lost too. And in their place remained deep unease. Not only unease at what next the future held, but unease too that you, the crew, the Federation, everyone, were just pawns in an internecine struggle spanning eons. Making a startling discovery about their origins from precursor artifacts recovered during the struggle against the cruel mothership, the Xlar Yantu Directorate was able to isolate the aggressive mutagenetic nucleus of the Xlar race. That seems like a very good thing. Finally, the Xlar had found the key to unlocking a future devoid of the need for regular wanton violence amongst its genetically divined people. So, after one final tearful culling, the Xlar Yantu once and for all became able to enforce genetic homogeneity on the race, which enabled them to become productive, surprisingly genteel members of the Federation. That's very nice. The Yapli Merchant Guild, unbeknownst to their supposed rulers, formally joined the Federation soon after the defeat of the cruel mothership. Nice. While not trusting themselves to lend their expertise to the Federation economy for reasons of vast conflicts of interest, the Guild took advantage of their newfound galactic stability to become avid explorers. Venturing out into the new sectors, piercing deep into the void, they would inevitably report back with ever more mysterious liquids they would attempt to market under the Yappacola Corporation label. Of course they would. Still reeling from the attack on Onir and their embarrassing psychic showing against the crew, the Corsan plunged into many years of race-wide self-questioning. This culminated in a mass rooting out of the impurities that were blamed for their defenselessness. Needless to say, the effects of this pursuit led to the proliferation of many wild theories, the rise of charismatic cult leaders, and, strangely enough, an unhealthy race-wide vexation and body horror cosmetic alteration. Weird. So, basically, Corsan kind of didn't join, I think, then, in the end. Maybe the diplomacy went way too low in the very end. Sad. So then, formally joining the Federation yielded some truly excellent results for the collective consciousness, with the help of fresh examinations of human specimens supplied by the Federation. The collective was able to reverse the long, slow decline of its flesh husk, which not only gave the collective itself a new lease on life, but also supplied the Federation with a reliable source of canon water. Yay. Nobody was more happy about this than the green-shirt cadet corps. Yay! The Veru's homeworld of Nish, containing vats and vats of decomposing voracious flesh paste, was largely forgotten in the years following the activation of the poison nanites. This made it more astonishing when Federation scientists years later found that small traces of the nanite residue had spread itself across the entirety of Federation known space. Small traces of nanite. Huh. Finding the substance in supposedly impenetrable secure laboratories and the smallest, most obscure corners of tiny Federation shuttles, the Federation was forced to scrap nearly half of its armada for fear of a crazed nanite takeover. Eugh. Meanwhile, the Terrans and the victory that they and their allies achieved against the cruel mothership transformed the galaxy. In many ways, its destruction ushered in a new era of peace and mutual understanding between the races that had taken part in the massive structure's defeat. Between those who had taken part in the final push against the living planet, a new bond was struck. One that would lead, finally, to a formal partnership, a true federation of interstellar races that could withstand even the very worst the universe could throw at them. Yay! You have defeated the cruel mothership and completed Halcyon 6 Star-Base Commander Victory. Difficulty Commander, final score 2560. Death Result 34, Space Combat 1 158, Ground Combat 140. Cruel Marauder completed, Cruel Devastator completed. Cruel Desolator completed, Cruel Behemoth completed. Surviving crew was 4,261. Terran colonies saved, 25 faction. Friendships 1 only. Sadly, defeated the cruel mothership 1. Aw, only 1. Continue though. Thanks for playing. It was I like especially the races, different races, and overall the story, but it was sometimes a little bit tiresome in the loads of battles. But I liked the ending well enough for sure. The ending was again nice, but there was maybe a little bit too much downtime in the second part. For me, at least on this difficulty. Maybe if I had selected the higher difficulty, it would have been more exciting. But okay, we have been able to finish with Halcyon 6 now, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in another game another time. I hope you guys enjoyed Halcyon 6 though. So, see you soon. Bye bye.